Hello. Today we'll start with one of our son's favorite books, Good Night Construction Site by Sherri, Rinker, and Tom Litchenheld. Let me just scoot over a little bit so you can see the pictures. Good Night Construction Site. Down in a big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might to build a building, make a road, to get the job done load by load. The sun has set, the work is done. It's time for trucks to end their fun. So one by one they'll go to bed to yawn and rest their sleepy heads, then wake up to another day of rough and tough construction play. Working hard to help his team, Crane Truck raises one last beam. Reaching, stretching, lifting high, he swings a beam into the sky. He'll set it down right on its mark, and then off to bed. It's almost dark. Mark and dark rhyme. I wonder if there are other rhyming words in here. He slowly folds his boom back in, and then with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in nice and tight, then cuddles up and says good night. My favorite part in this book is right here. He's snuggling with a little teddy bear. Good night, Crane Truck. Good night. Spinning, churning all day long, Cement Mixer sings his whirly song. Now, yawn, he's weary and so dizzy from the fun that keeps him busy. With one last spin, he pours a load. He's ready now to leave the road. He takes a bath, gets shiny bright, pulls up his chute and turns off his light. He cuts his engine, slows his drum, and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Shh. Good night, Cement Mixer. Good night. He has a little blanket over him, too. Dump Truck loves to work and haul. He carries loads both big and small. He moves the dirt from place to place, then dumps it with a happy face. One final load spills on the heap. Crunch! Now Dump Truck's tired and wants to sleep. He lowers his bed, locks his gate, rests his wheels, it's getting late. He dims his lights and shuts his doors, and soon his engine slows to snores. Shh, good night, Dump Truck. Good night. And then over here, there's a gentleman in the apartment building, and he's saying, hey, pipe down. That means the dump truck must be snoring very loudly. Look at the Z's from his snores. And bigger, all the way over here. Pushing with his mighty blade, Bulldozer works to smooth the grade. Blade and grade also rhyme. He clears a way to level ground and fills the air with a thunderous sound. Rawr! No one's as tough, as strong as he, but now he's sleepy as can be. He and bee. He puffs some smoke out of his stack, turns off his engine, stops his track. He curls into his soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Shh, good night, Bulldozer. Good night. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, Excavator shapes a land. He digs and lifts throughout the day, but now it's time to end his play. A few more holes to dig, and soon he'll roll to bed beneath the moon. Oh, he's yawning. He must be very sleepy. He twirls upon his bumpy track, pulls up his boom, stretches his back. He sets it. Let me try that one again. He sets his scoop down on the ground and snuggles up without a sound. Shh. Good night, Excavator. Good night. These big trucks so tough and loud, they work so hard, so rough and proud. Tomorrow is another day, another chance to work and play. Turn off your engine, stop your tracks, relax your wheels, your stacks and backs. No more huffing and puffing, teen. It's time to rest your heads and dream. Dream and teen. They also rhyme. Construction site all tucked in tight. The day is done. Turn off the light. Great work today. Now, shh. Good night. Good night, friends.